Yo, One Piece, chapter 1130, titled The Accursed Prince. Now, I did get a little spoiled about this chapter. I'm pissed because Twitter or X changed its trending to now summarize what's trending in a sentence instead of a hashtag. And I saw that a specific character's design has been revealed in this chapter. So I know that's going to happen. I did also see thumbnails. I saw that people put up thumbnails. I didn't see actual image, so I avoided it because I'm recording this later in the day, which is fine. Also, last announcement, we heard, and I might say this again during the episode reaction, the One Piece anime is on break for 6 months until April. Damn. But they're reanimating Fishman Island. Return to Sabaody and Fishman Island with like Wano animation. Interesting concept. We're also getting that short film this week, which is interesting. And I think we're also getting a 2-week manga break after this chapter. So we're going to be missing a lot of One Piece, a lot of new One Piece. But it's okay. After 2 weeks, we're getting the manga. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with not having an anime episode for a long time, especially with the egghead greatness that we're going to get into. So all animators on deck. It's going to be fantastic. I cannot wait. But let's focus up on the chapter. It is late, so I might not be as loud as I usually am. Chapter 1130, The Accursed Prince. Oni, Child Yamato, and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 17. Someone steals the katana while they sleep. Now, which katana is that? Are we talking about the cursed? Because we see Tama. Is that Tenguyama's? Or is that Yamato's? Yamato doesn't have a katana. Where is this katana from? That's random. It's not the Kitetsu, is it? Anyway, let's move on to the chapter. And like I assumed, we're going to the other part of the crew. Luffy has now busted through the wall, saw Elbaf, but of course Oda's not going to show us. He's going to show us the rest of the crew getting to Elbaf. As expected. Alright. Frankie. Listen up, warriors. We're calling off the search. What? We ain't found squat after all this searching, but I'm sure it'll be fine. As you can bet your ass they're alive. Thanks for looking, though. That's right. We'll just wait for them on Elbaf. They'll make their way there. Yeah, we've done all we can. Even my shark network is worn out. We appreciate your efforts. Yo, we're also out of food. Let's not starve ourselves to death. Gabba-ba-ba, I see. I'm sure it'll be fine if their crew says so. It's decided. Set course for Elbaf, you slimy oafs. Yeah! Let's toast our homecoming. Boss, we're out of food and booze. Gabba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Alright, so they probably stopped their sailing, searched around if the little ship is anywhere, but we know that Mugen, the crow, Rodo's crow, or Road's crow, I don't know what to call him, Rodo or Road. I'll just say Road. His crow picked up the Sunny and carried them off. But therefore, the old giant pirates are now setting off to Elbaf. Oh no, we do get the Luffy. All right, we only got one page. It's huge. Check out this tree. It's gotta be thousands of years old, right? Meow. It's just like a normal, just a normal sized tree compared to the cat. They busted out of the wall, though. That's a pretty big hole in the wall. Cat-sized hole. Oh. That's what I'm talking about. It's not just that one. They're all so big. It's freaking cold here. Is this a mountain? Look, there's a super long rope bridge. Okay, this is insane. So we're seeing a castle on a cliff. We're going Castlevania here with snowy mountain tips all around and then a rope bridge leading up into a shadowy, what looks like a tree, but it's going into the clouds. Now I'm still thinking that the beanstalk in the Skypiea arc was somehow connected to Elbaf, possibly. I'm thinking there's beanstalks, Jack and the Beanstalk, giants. And that's probably Yggdrasil, the original tree, right? But let's keep going. This place is so vast. It's making me dizzy. Yeah, that must be incredible to look at, just how big everything is. Ah, giants are crossing the bridge. Hide. And we got Goldberg, obviously. We recognize him. And it was Hiruden, Gerd, and Goldberg that were on Ohara, like I mentioned last chapter. They were the ones picking up the books. So we do have the rest of the new Giant Warrior pirates here. I don't get it. I don't get Hiruden. Why do you let that crackpot join the crew in the first place? It's because he's a skilled navigator. I don't know what voice to give Goldberg, but that's it right now. So Goldberg is the new giant pirate's cook, and Gerd is the ship's doctor. I can't stand him. They may call Loki the shame of Elbaf, but he deserves that title even more. Rodo probably wouldn't mind you calling him that. Okay, so Gerd does not like Rodo, and it is Rodo. Stand corrected. He is a crackpot in the crew, but he's also a skilled navigator. Interesting. Gerd looking good. Goldberg, I'm liking him already. Fitting into the pirates, to the giants already. Gerd. You're sure of what you saw, Piper? His crow was carrying a small ship, right? Hoot. Nah! We're meant to arrest intruders, but Rodo keeps smuggling in intruders of his own. He keeps smuggling in intruders of his own. Yeah. Get back, Luffy. But they look like nice people. Wait. We'll let Elder Jarl know as soon as we find them. Well, listen, buddy, you're under them. Just so you know, there's a Yonko crew, buddy. This is Straw Hat Luffy we're talking about. So also they mention that Loki is the shame of Elbaf. Interesting. Did you guys hear that? They said Elbaf. We finally make it. I never thought I'd see a giant, babe. Hey, over here. Moron. Didn't you hear them? They're looking for intruders. Probably our imagination. Right. Rodo, you there? Not them doing the NPC. That was just the wind. Crazy. Wow, it's shaking. So long. We better hurry. Well, if nowhere to go, if more come. Grrr, there's just like wolves underneath. Grrr. This was made for giants. The gaps are too big. Keep going, Nami. I used to cross a rope bridge like this all the time. You get used to it. Who said that? Who said that? I used to cross a rope bridge like this all the time? Is that Chopper saying that? On drum? You get used to it. Keep going, Nami. I used to cross a rope bridge like this all the time. You get used to it. Was it the, in drum, like it looked like he was flying, but he was actually crossing a bridge? Is that what was? I don't remember. I don't know. This is just a trial. A trial to prove we're worthy warriors. The forest below is full of huge wolves. What's wrong, Luffy? You feel that? I'm getting goosebumps. Whoa, now Luffy getting goosebumps. What does he feel? Some hockey? We can't go see, right? Then you can't go either. All forests from now are off limits. Oh. We can't go see, right? And then so Zoro's like, all right, then we're going. You can't go either. All forests from now on are off limits because it's huge. They're never gonna find them. I heard something back in the block country too. A roar. It's got to be coming from down there. I'm going on ahead. What? Now Luffy jumping in the forest. Hey, Luffy! This is nothing to Usopp the brave warrior. Alright, so I feel like they're making Usopp big pussy. Big pussy, because we need that character development in Elbaf. Come on. Where are you going? The wolves are down there. They keep going on the bridge. It says, what? We attacked Egghead? According to the morning paper, then would they lie like that? Oh no, not new Dorian Broggy wanted poster. They updated their wanted posters because they were an Egghead. Oh shit. It's too small to make out. I'll read it aloud. The giant warrior pirates have awoken after a century-long absence. They set Egghead ablaze with Emperor Straw Hat Luffy. The captains of this legendary crew, Brogy the Red Ogre and Dory the Blue Ogre, have received new bounties of 1.8 billion berries apiece. They changed our bounties! So we got new bounties because the boys have allied with the Yonko crew. Absolutely. And again, I think this is a big King of Lightning statement or someone. The Giants are undervalued. They are supposed to be the most powerful warriors on the planet. Every person wants them in their army. Big Mom, Buggy. Why wouldn't they have insanely high bounties? They should. They really should. Especially the old heads. 1.8 billion? We didn't intend on making a comeback. Your bounties used to only be 100 million. That's quite a jump. Damn. Well, that just shows you bounty inflation since 100 years ago. If these guys were terrorizing everything and their biggest bounty was 100 million. Robin, there you go. I didn't even look. Robin says, prices would have changed a great deal in the last 100 years. This amount seems reasonable for you captains. They're also blaming Luffy for Vegapunk's murder. What? Ugh, they're always changing the narrative. Goddamn Morgans, dude. Also, now Luffy with the X on his wrist. What is that about? That's some Alabasta right there. What is going on there, huh? That's interesting. I love Frankie's fit right now. I didn't say that. I'm loving Frankie's fit. This, like, cowboy. So you guys killed me, huh? Ah, shut up. We fought tooth and nail to save you. Lilith, of course, being Vegapunk, laughing. When was this taken? The WEJ somehow always gets their scoop, even on Egghead. Whoever took this picture probably got a handsome reward. Who could it have been? Hey, when Luffy turns into that freedom form of his, does he normally get this mark on his arm? Not sure. He was hopping around too much for me to see. Seems off. It does seem off because I don't think we saw that in Egghead. Unless Oda wants us to go back. This is giving me very hard 3D2Y vibes right now. With the X and the newspaper. I love that Robin calls it his freedom form. That's creative. Not like Straw Hat's calling it his freedom form, dude. Seems off. His arm is... Oh, dude! I get it now. His arm is blurry, but the mark is crystal clear. Interesting. Of course it's a reference to Alabasta, because Vivi drew that on the picture. Vivi drew that on the picture, and none of them would know. Not even Robin. meaning this part of the crew, because this is the post-Vivi crew. Only the core Straw Hats who are in Alabasta would know about the X. That's why immediately I was like, that's like the Alabasta X. Why does he have an Alabasta X? It's because the picture was taken, they printed the photo in the newspaper, but then before it was photocopied, Vivi had a chance to draw an X right there. That's amazing. I love that. So it's a mark. It's a mark for the Straw Hats to know that Vivi's with them. Bro, that's Nakama, dude. Vivi's a part of the crew, baby. Mm. We got an inside man in the newspaper. That's what it's telling us. No one else would know that X. His arm is blurry, but the mark is crystal clear. Why worry about it? It just seems familiar. Did Robin see the goodbye? She was on the ship. She was on the ship when they did the goodbye. We never saw how she got on the ship or when, but we can assume she was on the ship. Brooke, ... Not like you know, Brooke. So Straw Hat is officially on similar standing as Red Hair, right? Haha, even that whippersnapper of ours, Hajrudin, is under your umbrella, I hear. That rambunctious brat is the king's own kid, you know. Whoa, really? That rambunctious brat is the king's own kid. He wanted to come fetch you himself, but we had seniority. Besides, someone's got to keep an eye out for trouble in Elbaf. Trouble? Started back while our cams were missing. See, Elbaf is another prince. When he was born, they called him the Accursed Prince. He's devoted himself to darkness. A few years ago, he was sentenced to crucifixion. He tried to flee, but we warriors all came together to catch him. Okay. So they're talking about Loki, I'm guessing. So first things first. Hajrudin is the king's kid. Interesting. Hajrudin wanted to come to get the Straw Hats, but Dorian Broggy are like, brother, we got seniority, alright? We'll take care of it. We're here now. We're the OGs. We know Luffy too. We know Luffy from way back. Pre-time skip. Pre-Dressrosa. We the OGs. We'll go help him out. We know you're in the Grand Fleet. But come on. You got taken out by base Luffy. Come on. Which I need to remember to talk about base Luffy later in the chapter, because there was something last chapter I did not mention about Gear 4. I will mention that. But yeah, so Hajrudin is the king's own kid, but Elbaf has another prince. When he was born, they called him the Accursed Prince. So this is a Thor Loki. Are we saying Hajrudin is Thor? Is that what we're saying? Let's see. What? All the warriors of Elbaf? His name wouldn't happen to me. Yeah. He's not right in the head. You see, there's a legendary devil fruit. Not a legendary devil fruit. Not Loki having a legendary devil fruit. The mischievous devil fruit, perhaps? What was this power he's got? You see, there's a legendary devil fruit set to be passed down through the royal family. His desire to eat it was so great that he killed his own father, King Harold. That's why we won't let the accursed prince loose again. If Loki ever does escape, it'll be the end of everything. He's the shame of Elbaf. Oh. Yo, okay, listen. This is a fire design, dude. I did not see this panel. When it got spoiled that Loki's design gets revealed, and I saw hints of thumbnails, I did not see this man's design, dude. Yo, this guy looks fucking fire. He's giving me killer right now. With the long hair, the beard, the lips. It's killer without the mask, but he has his eyes covered. Yo, that's fucking fire, dude. And he's caged. He's wrapped up against the tree? Is that what the bridge? No, Luffy jumped down. Where is he? He's like in the ice. Because Loki is like an ice giant, right? Like in Norse mythology. Dude, now Luffy going straight up to him. Shackled. Oh, I don't know what voice to give Loki, dude. I want to give him like a Joker voice, kind of. State your name. I'm Luffy. The man who's going to be king of pirates. King? Where's this place? Who are you? Dude is these must be Kairoseki shackles, first of all. Sea stone. But second of all, that is so many sea stone shackles. And you're telling me it took we warriors all came together to catch up. It took all of the warriors of Elbaf to get Loki from escaping Elbaf and wreaking havoc on the world. Luffy, please let this man go. I want to see the kind of power this man has. Please let him go. He's the Doflamingo of the goddamn giants right now. Yo, this guy looks sick. Oda doesn't stop with the fire designs. Please. Oh no. Is this man giving us some... Oh, not you. We see Yggdrasil. Oh, not the Elbaf panel. Oda. This is like the Wano. This is like the Zoe. We have the Elbaf, the Yggdrasil tree, out of silhouette, next to the mountains. King? Where is this place? Who are you? This is Warland, the mighty kingdom of Elbaf. They say it is the birthplace of war. I am the sun god who will bring about the end of the world. Loki. 2-week break. Everything's gone crazy. They're covering his eyes, man. This man's got some eye powers. I wish I could be loud for that. Dude, I'm being louder than I should be. It's almost 1 a.m. Brother, let me analyze this fucking tree, dude. This is definitely the Atom Tree. It's the Atom Tree. I know it's Yggdrasil. We can assume. We got waterfalls coming off every branch. We have swords. We have a fucking giant sword going into the tree that who would even be able to wield that? That is, how many oars would that even be? Like 5 oars tall of a sword? I don't even think the skull of Onigashima is big enough to use that sword. Brother. The goddamn katana on Onigashima that was giant looks like a dagger compared to this longsword. What the fuck? And then we got like cannons coming off the edge. We seem to have the kingdom, the main kingdom, on the second ledge. I don't know what to call it. God damn it. The bottom is like, it's a winter island. But then we have the canopy. That's the word I'm looking for. On the first canopy, we have the main kingdom. Second canopy is just rounded, but there must be stuff in there because there's waterfalls coming off of it. We got cannons coming off the second canopy. Got a rainbow in the back. And this man, Loki. So they left the new giant warrior pirates to basically guard Loki. Because Rhodes in like the closest castle, this is like the jail castle. And Luffy jumped down into the forest because he heard a roar and he got goosebumps. It's coming from down there. Brother. Let me read this again now that I see this man's design. That rambunctious brat, Hajrudin, is the king's own kid, you know. He wanted to come fetch you himself, but we had seniority. Besides, someone's got to keep an eye out for trouble in Elbaf. Trouble? It started back while our captains were missing 100 years ago. See, Elbaf has another prince. So basically what they're saying is Hajrudin's a prince, but there's another prince. When he was born, they called him the accursed prince. He has devoted himself. When he was born, he was already called the accursed prince. He devoted himself to darkness, and a few years ago he was sent to crucifixion, probably when he killed his father. He tried to flee, but we warriors all came together to catch him. He killed his father, the devil fruit grew, he ate the devil fruit, the one he wanted, that's passed down through royalty. That means, I'm guessing this is Hajrudin's actual brother. So he killed Hajrudin's father. So who is the current king? Is there no king? Interesting that they wanted to marry Lola off to Loki. Now that we're looking at this design, what kind of shit, dude? Oda, you gotta show us the child of Lola and Loki if that ever happened. Yeah, he's not right in the head. You see, there's a legendary devil fruit said to be passed down through the royal family. His desire to eat it was so great that he killed his own father, King Harold. Of course, not Zeus. No, not Zeus. Oh God, Odin. Harold, Odin. I don't know if there's That's why we won't let the accursed prince loose again. If Loki ever does escape, it'll be the end of everything. He's the shame of Elbaf. Also, I want to go back to Gerd and Goldberg talking. I don't get Hajrudin. Why do you let the crackpot join the crew in the first place? Roto. I can't stand him. They may call Loki the shame of Elbaf, but he deserves that title more. Funny. It's probably a pervert to Gerd as well. Bro's got probably a little anime collection of all the little ladies. Roto, you bastard. But Loki. What do you have on your back, my man? This man still has a weapon attached to him. They just had to chain him to the tree and forget about it. They didn't even want to touch him. And I feel like they covered his eyes. Because there's little indents when he's like, ah. Brother, what devil fruit does he have? What devil fruit does he have that Blackbeard doesn't have, that Dragon doesn't have, that Emu doesn't have, that possibly the Goro say that they may not be devil fruits, that they may not have a legendary devil fruit? I am curious. 2-week break, though. Oh, there's also notes. I got time. Elbaf versus Elbaf. To be transparent, Elbaf, PH, was officially Romanized for the first time in Japanese source at the end of this chapter. However, we've chosen not to update our spelling from Elbaf with an F at this time, as revising all our previous chapters would be a daunting task. True. Additionally, We don't view this as an urgent plot-relevant change, unlike Raftel becoming Laugh-Tale. We also expect Elbaf to remain more popular as PH is an unconventional choice here. The fanbase has long associated Elbaf with Fable. It is important to note that this romanization wasn't from Oda's artwork, like the spelling on bounty posters, but instead a graphic made during Jump's lettering phase. Such graphics have been inconsistent in the past. For example, names like Shiryu were later changed to Shiryu, and Reverie was once rendered as Lev Ellie. Furthermore, since Elbaf has no prior official romanization, it seems to be probable that the editor's staff simply deferred to this international partner spelling. In conclusion, we see room for doubt and believe it would be premature to change our spelling without further consideration. Fair. Okay. Listen, Elbaf. I don't really care. I'm probably going to spell with an F. Because Fable backwards. But anyway, incredible reveal. I was not expecting such a fire design for both Loki and Elbaf. I cannot wait. I'll see you during the short film this week. After that, we'll see how we take this. I don't know if I'm going to react to the Fishman Island episodes, but I guess we'll see. Anyway, peace out. Bye.